So, in case you haven't heard it by now, if you've been living under a rock, Christian Cage, Christian from WWE, that Christian, the potential Hall of Famer in the future, Edge's Christian. He is all elite. He is in AEW now as of Sunday, AEW Revolution. He has signed a contract with All Elite Wrestling. He's all elite. He's elite now. All elite. And so I'm gonna give my this is gonna be another edition of Keeping It Real because I have to rip into those, and I genuinely I have my followers on Twitter, they have this mindset. I don't know why. Hopefully my subscribers on YouTube, they don't have this mindset. But apparently if you sign to WWE, you can never go, and you're gone, you can never sign anywhere else. You're supposed to be unemployed for whatever reason. Or it only applies to AEW. I don't even fucking know at this point. Just tons of shit. I don't know. I don't understand it, but yeah. So my take is, when this was announced, I never thought that it would be John Cena, Brock Lesnar, or CM Punk. I thought CM Punk or Brock Lesnar would be more likely than John Cena. But I never really thought that you'd have CM Punk return to wrestling after a decade, and show up to like 1,000 fans. Same with Brock, and Cena's with WWE. So that's that. They said this person was a big name, Hall of Fame worthy. This person's not in the Hall of Fame, and pretty much Christian fit those criteria. So can't really be mad. I guess I would say that maybe I was a little underwhelmed, but I do like Christian. I genuinely like Christian. I think he's a great talent. He's definitely Hall of Fame worthy in this and that, and he gets really underrated a lot. I don't know. In a way, I guess, I was like, oh, maybe Kurt Angle would be better. I think Kurt Angle, because what would Christian do that Big Show, Paul White, and AEW wouldn't be doing? But it looks like Christian's going to be wrestling regularly, maybe not a full time schedule, but every other week or something like that. But I was always gonna give Christian the benefit of the doubt, to give him a chance to be show us what he got for AEW. But other than that, so I'm like, people were saying Christian, and I was pretty genuinely surprised that he even showed up. I mean, he just returned a month ago at the Royal Rumble to hug Edge. They had nothing for Edge, for Christian, I guess, man. I mean, and Sean Ross Sapp, he made a good point. He's like, I always thought, I thought it was weird that WWE never brought up Christian, ever since the Royal Rumble, and there were reports that he was gonna be a part timer with WWE or some shit, and that was a no go, obviously. Gotta imagine that, apparently Vince congratulated Big Show in AEW. I imagine Vince is doing the same for Christian. Whether Vince McMahon cares about Vince, whether Vince, oh yeah, that's a good point. Whether Vince cares about Christian going to AEW, I don't know. We'll see, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. In negotiate, pretty much everyone's available to negotiate, and apparently it was Christian that contacted Tony Khan, and Tony Khan was cool friends with Christian, so he's like, all right, fuck it, yo, let's go. So honestly, for me, I'm not mad with Christian. Maybe I would have liked to see someone else, but Christian is a good name. He's a good name. And I'm gonna give him a chance, obviously. And if you're not, I don't know why you're not. You should tell me why you're not. But you should. You should honestly give Christian a chance to show what he can do for AEW. Now, I don't understand what it is with people, and they're like, oh, AEW is TNA 2.0. AEW is this. AEW signs former WWE talent. AEW only why are they signing former WWE talent? This, that, and the third. And my question to you is why? Why are you saying this shit? Genuinely, genuinely tell me why this only applies to the AEW. I beast on Twitter, my boy. He tweeted out that tweet. He's like, oh, last year in the Royal Rumble, last month in the Royal Rumble, I was like, yeah, Christian, let's go. And then 1 month later, he's in AEW. He's like, oh shit, this and that. What the hell is that about? That's that. And genuinely, why do you care? Bro, like, imagine caring so much. Like, a former Burger King employee goes to McDonald's now. Do you think they really give a shit? Like, seriously, why do you care that much? Why do you care that much? It's not like AEW is going out and signing No Way Jose. They got Chris Jericho. They got John Moxley. They got Christian. They got this guy, that, and the third. Bro, and especially in a world where WWE is signing and snatching all these names, it's almost bound to happen that you're going to sign someone that was in WWE. And I'll tell you what, the Young Bucks, I think both of them, they appeared on WWE television. Kenny Omega was in like FCW or whatever, the OVW, I think. One of those. He was in the WWE system though. Okay? So it's gonna be very hard to sign someone that wasn't from WWE. And so you had people like, oh, they signed Christian, right? Oh, why they signed a former guy, and then they signed Ethan Page, and they're like, oh, who the hell is this? Casuals aren't gonna know that. So what is it? You want AEW to get the casuals or not? Can AEW sign former WWE talent, or they can't sign new talent? So which one is it? Genuinely, which one is it? Why do you care so much? Please explain that to me. Explain that one to me right now. I genuinely want to know, man. I mean, this is the most ridiculous shit. I hear it all the time, and then I keep seeing it. Oh, AEW TNA Impact. AEW is becoming Impact. Tony Khan's Dixie Carter. Like, bro, honestly, like, you really need to get over yourself. You really need to move on. Reality. Where were you? What about WWE and AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and this guy? They just had a bunch of Impact guys. Taya Valkyrie, Eli Drake, MSK, the Rascals. They just signed a shit ton of Impact. Bro, 90%, like over 90% of their roster aren't even homegrown talent. So please explain to me again why this only applies to AEW. Why do you care so much? Genuinely. And then these are the same people that will be like, oh, I'm tired of the war. Fuck AEW versus WWE. But then when they do shit like this, it's like, oh, fuck AEW. You can't sign to AEW, traitor, this, that. Like, bro, genuinely, why do you care so much? Not everyone is in AEW. Bro, when WWE made those cuts last year in April, right? Who the fuck did they sign? They didn't even sign Zach Cardona. He was on a 5-day, 5-appearance contract. They didn't scoop up Kurt Angle. They probably should have scooped up EC3. If anything, Impact signed those guys. So genuinely, what is the problem? Like, genuinely, why? Why do you care so much? If AEW should be signing some of these people, man. They should have signed EC3. They should have signed Kurt Angle. Bro, genuinely, why do you care? Like it's just like to me, this is just like I don't understand. I'm sorry, but this is virgin behavior. This is really generally like you need to go outside and you need to find yourself a woman, bro. Cause I mean, generally, why do you care, bro? Like, if you didn't like Christian, you know, you're like, ah, it's a little underwhelming and just not a fan. That's fine, but you don't need to be like, oh, the TNA 2.0 and why are you signing WWE guys? Like, bro, no company owns the talent. No company owns a talent. When AJ Styles left to go to WWE, I was excited. Everyone was excited. But no, they didn't be like, oh, you got Samoa Joe and this guy and Eric Young and Bobby Roode and this guy in the third. Oh, this is TNA 2.0. Like, what? Like, bro, like, to me, that is just silly nonsense behavior, man. Honestly. You guys need to get a grip on reality, man. Generally, I hope none of you are like this, honestly. Whoever's listening to me right now, like, you generally need a grip on reality, man. This is business. This is business. Do you think that when Hangman Page's contract is up, that WWE is not going to want to scoop him up? If Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and these guys weren't the EVPs, they'd want to scoop them up too. How many times have WWE tried to get and sign the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega? They might want to get FTR back. They might want to sign Brian Cage. Sammy Guevara. They might want Sting back. Darby Allin. You don't think WWE is going to want these guys back? But no, if it happened, it would be okay because it's WWE and, you know, there's some anti-AEW bullshit. Like, the fuck? When WWE scooped up Ben Carter, I'd be like, oh, you know, why are you signing AEW? If I did, it was a troll. I'm trolling. I'm not like, I'm not being for real. Like, who the fuck does that, bro? Get a grip on reality, man. Come here, fucking river. Like, cry me a river, bro. Cut me a break. Jesus Christ, man. You need a grip on reality, man. But that's it for today's video, guys. Those are my thoughts on Christian and these fucking people on Twitter, the IWC, man. They're really weird behavior, man. Hope you guys enjoy what you saw in this video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.